This is why I love having psychedelic trips every once in a while. You know, not overkill or anything, just doing it so that I keep the rust off. Because today I was having one of those days where I was just asking myself, what is the point of this? Why am I working so hard? Why am I doing this to my body, to myself, to my family? And then it led to asking, well, what's the point of life? Ultimately, what am I doing here? And you know what? I think Alan Watts said it best. The meaning of life is just to be alive. It is so plain and so obvious and so simple, and yet everybody rushes around in a great panic, as if it were necessary to achieve something beyond themselves. And you know what? This really does encompass my entire life. I am always rushing from one project to the next, one pleasure to the next, one meal to the next, one video to the next, one oil treatment to the next. Don't mind me as I just lather up in oils to cure my seborrheic dermatitis. One problem to the next, one complaint to the next. Rushing. That's what I always rushing, and I'm never actually stopping. And then I looked at my son, and he had drawn a very plain, basic children's drawing of just an orange blob on a white piece of paper. I looked at the picture, I looked at him, he smiled at me with that adorable little face, and then he lifted up his other piece of paper, which contained stickers, and he said, "Stickers, Daddy, stickers!" And I went, stickers. That's the point. Fun, play, stickers, orange blob. Play. What's the point of your life if you're just going on, spending all of your energy and worrying about what's gonna happen next, or doing something that you don't like just so you can continue going on and doing something that you don't like? It doesn't matter if we go on forever, if we end now, end later, end tomorrow. All happens in the now, baby. It's all an experience that I really don't have much control over. I can do my best, so while I'm here, while I'm experiencing linear reality, I'm gonna have fun. I'm going to exist in my own perception. I'm going to stop caring about what everybody thinks about me. Most of us don't even exist in other people's minds. What we exist in is our perception of their perception of our perception of their perception. How many goddamn perception assumptions am I making until I get to the core source of it all, which at the end of the day is always me? You can never, ever know what someone else is thinking. Unless you guys take LSD at the same time, trip on DMT, and transport into each other's brains in a mass array of what feels like internal fireworks shooting through every orifice of your being. And oh my god, I did say orifice because sex feels absolutely amazing on that combo. That's right, having sex on DMT, man. As long as that's not going on, then yeah. We always exist as a singular I, and we cannot ever know what another I is thinking, is experiencing, or feeling. Ever. Never. So as much as you want to think that you have some control over what all of these other eyes are seeing or thinking or believing about you, well, you really don't. You don't. I mean, you can create a nice little illusion for yourself and others that you're a great guy, you're super likable, everyone wants to hang out with you, you're not weird at all or anything. Who would think that? But it'll always be inside your own mind, no matter what. I hope you are following what I'm saying, camera, because this is a serious talk to you. You only have one big-ass eye called your lens, and holy shit, you are one pretty cyclops, though I do have to say so myself. You are one handsome hunk of machinery in your nice little cage there. But anyway, before I continue flirting with my camera here, It's time to stop caring. Stop giving a fuck about your perception of other people's perception of your perception of their perception. It's a headache. And it's only going to take you around in circles. Most of us don't even have any clue as to how to judge what true beauty is. We look to a convoluted and extremely unhealthy system, our media, for clues and cues on what is an attractive human being, and when we don't match them, oh man, that's trouble, isn't it? That means we must be ugly, we must be undesirable, and the funny thing about being desirable is it is a social construct. There are some human traits that we are, naturally, babies have been studied to find attractive. Like having symmetrical facial features, unlike me with my slanted teeth, my nose that's gotten punched a few times, and my jaw that doesn't sit straight, or my ears that are too gosh darn big, or my slanted, oh my god, I am so not symmetrical. I must be one ugly motherfucker. I must be totally undesirable, and I'm short on top of it, and bald, oh my god, and I've lost my six-pack. What are we gonna do? I'm ugly. I'm ugly. I'm gonna be alone. When I was growing up, I used to think I wanted to date the really skinny girls. I wanted not really the girls, but the social status that came with them. And I never really knew that that's what I wanted. I actually believed the bullshit, my own bullshit, because I thought I was smart, when in reality I was a dumbass. I was just not attracted to those kinds of girls. And you know what? For a little while, I actually had a difficult time getting an erection. I know that's just a little bit too much information for this camera-carrying video, but yeah, it was tough. And you know what? I thought there was something wrong with me. I thought I had performance anxiety, which I definitely did have a little bit of. But after I got to the bottom of that, I remember one day, I was at a friend's, and one of the bigger girls, not even fat, she just had a really... Thanks, Google. She had a really voluptuous bottom. And you know what? I was never one for one-night stands because I never really found the girls attractive that I was going for, because it's what I thought I liked. My friends thought it would be hilarious to hook me up with what they called the chubby girl, and they sent me up to the room with her. She was really into me. Don't know why, I was a dumbass. But I remember going up to the bed with her, and we were making out, and much to my surprise, and I remember looking at my penis and thinking, whoa, how am I hard so easily? What's going on here? And then finally I realized I simply put was not attracted to what society told me I should be attracted to what would give me the social status I so desperately wanted, because I felt so insecure because of my, what I consider, disabilities compared to my peers. I was attracted to girls with more meat. I'm not, obviously still healthy, just, what you would consider curvy. I don't mind cottage cheese. It actually tastes pretty good. That's just one example of me realizing that I was alive in a goddamn matrix and believing way too strongly into what I thought I was supposed to like, which was actually someone else's idea. It wasn't my idea, never was my idea. It's not your idea either. The point that I'm getting at here is most of us live a lie. And we're so deep into this, so far along on the tightrope, we have no idea that we're even living a lie. We are convinced. We believe our own bullshit. And you can't blame yourself, because it's how you were raised. It's how all of us were raised. It's just the society we live in, especially if you live in the Western world. So that would just be considered normal life. Well, what you can do, just like anyone having a bad dream, is you can wake up. I mean, sleep paralysis makes it kind of difficult sometimes. It's something that I do. Ah! It's a bee, it's a bee, it's a bee! Why did the bee fly right into my fingers? It literally flew into my hand. It's like, Adam, don't make that video. That's a bad video to make. You're going to regret that one. I'm going to fly at you. Whew. It actually scared the shit out of me. Okay. Anyway, on that note, let's abruptly wrap this video up. So, to wrap everything together, the point is there is no point. You're alive just because you are. There's a lot that you will never understand, so you shouldn't even bother trying to understand it. And I'm not trying to give you a defeatist outlook here, but it's too short to give so many fucks. I would say every person has a limited amount that they can give out. Once you max out on your fucks, you're off. You're off, you're off, you're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Oh my gosh, guess what, guys? I'm the wizard, and you now have official permission from the wizard to go live your life. I am going to cast a spell and suck all of the fucks up. I now have your fucks. You no longer have to give any fucks because I have taken them away. You can thank me later. This has been a production of the insane psychopathic wizard who has not lost his mind, because that would entail he ever had a mind to begin with. And you know what? Last time I checked, oh my god, that bee is trying to get in this window now. Oh, it must be that oil. The skin oil, the seborrheic, man, that stuff's nasty, by the way. Seborrheic dermatitis, my skin goes red in patches. I mean, you can see some of them like now, and it not only flakes, but it also bleeds if you scratch it. Oh, so itchy. Anyway, I totally forget what I was saying. Something about being an illusion. Oh yeah, so since I'm an illusion, then I can't have a mind. I don't even exist. For me to have a mind, it would mean I would have to be real, and oh my goodness, what an experience being real would be. I have yet to know what that one's like, at least not in this form. I'm gonna go and cast some spells and shit. See you guys later. This is the wizard signing out.